from so many personalities that it's so important to come and live in Vrindavan and to be in Vrindavan and do our sadhan bhajan in Vrindavan. But when we come, from the Western worlds particularly, and we come to Vrindavan, and we get a shock, because we don't see what we've heard. You know, we don't see all the beautiful kadamba trees and the swans and Radha and Krishna, and it just seems very dirty with monkeys and pigs and rickshaws and so many things, plastic bags everywhere. So how are we supposed to understand this? How are we supposed to stay in Vrindavan and do our sadhan bhajan and not be affected by this? Well, it's explained, Srila Prabhupada said, that there's a net of Maya over the Dham. And this net of Maya is to keep the materialists and atheists out. So what we see, because our eyes are material, they're affected by materialism. We don't have the eyes of praying. We can only see what is spiritual when we have eyes of praying. So love, real spiritual love. So Prabhupada said, just like, New York attracts the atheists and the materialists, similarly Vrindavan drives them away, by this external appearance so that they won't come. But when we actually have spiritual vision, then we will be able to actually see, and this takes a lot of faith. Actually, it's a fact that when the pure devotee is in this Vrindavan, they don't see it the way we do. They see spiritual Vrindavan as we read about in the Shastra. There's 3 levels of the Dham. There's this level of the Dham, Vrindavan, and this is called Drishyaman Vrindavan. This is special mercy for us. The Drishyaman means what we're being able to see with our material eyes. It's like a shadow. But still, it's Siddha Bhumi. It's a spiritual, perfect place. And there's a semblance of the Jamuna. There's a semblance of Govardhan. There's a semblance of everyone doing bhakti and chanting Hare Krishna. And the atmosphere is actually spiritual. And we can perceive that. In Vrindavan, anyone who comes to Vrindavan is actually helped immediately by Vrindavan. And their spiritual potency grows. And they hear the holy name. So much benefit is there, even if we can't see. So with Shraddha, one with the that has the mercy of Guru and Krishna, will stay in Vrindavan and not pay attention to the net of Maya, understanding that it's our own disqualification that we see like this. And then there's Prakat Vrindavan. That's the Vrindavan within this material world where everyone in that Vrindavan can see Radha and Krishna. It takes qualification to be born in that realm, to be able to enter that realm and enter Krishna's pastimes. And then there's Aprakat Vrindavan, which is the unmanifested Dham that's always going on, the pastimes of Radha and Krishna in the spiritual world. So you have Drishyaman Vrindavan, Prakat Vrindavan, and Aprakat Vrindavan. These are the 3 manifestations of the Dham. And this first manifestation for us is real mercy. Because we can come here, but we have to stay here by faith. Everything depends on faith. Because we actually don't have the qualification to actually enter into Radha and Krishna's pastimes at this point. But we're very fortunate. If one has Satguru, especially in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then we're given the process to be able to one day enter into the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Rupa Goswami said one should stay in Vrindavan, hear, chant, and remember the sweet pastimes of Radha and Krishna under the guidance of a qualified Rupanuga Guru, and then eventually all one's disqualifications will go, and one will become qualified to actually see Radha and Krishna and serve them directly in one's spiritual body. Of course, we're so fortunate. We do have the Archavigraha here. We have Radha and Krishna. And Prabhupada was so kind. He took this Drishyaman Vrindavan in one sense all over the world, as did Srila Gurudev, because there's Radha and Krishna deities all over the world. There's Tulsi Devi all over the world. There's Ratha Yatra all over the world. Prasadam. We're so fortunate, actually. This is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, letting us come At least to the first step in Vrindavan. And then if we follow under the guidance, especially of Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and their followers, then one day we'll actually be able to enter much deeper into Vrindavan and eternally stay in Vrindavan.